Yesterday in aiding the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. KTN News' Jeff Kirui is doing a spot check on the cessation of movement into and out of the Nairobi metropolitan area. He was in Limuru earlier today, where it was business as usual with no roadblocks in sight. Well, now joins us live once again for more details. Jeff, good afternoon. Where are you now, and is it any different there?
Well, a very good afternoon, Michelle. I am at Lari. This is along the Nairobi-Nakuru highway. Earlier on, actually, when we were making our way from Nairobi, we used the Thogoto route. That is the route that will be joining the Mai Mahiu. And there we found one roadblock that is at the place called Kamangu in Kikuyu. And then thereafter, we went all the way to the junction of Mai Mahiu and Limuru. And that is where the major roadblock that is, of course, barring the people traveling from Nairobi to Narok, and of course trying to use the Mai Mahiu route. And there only vehicles which are ferrying goods, food, are only allowed to use that route. Any other vehicle, private vehicle, which does not have a clearance, people have actually been turned back. Those who are from Nairobi have been told to go back, and those who are coming from Narok have also been told to go back. And here, this is Lari, and right now I'm being joined by Bwana Charles Opondo, who is the Deputy OCPD of Lari Police Station. Of course, come here, Bwana OCPD. Now, maybe you can tell us what are some of the challenges you've been experiencing in the entire process enforcing the directive by President Uhuru Kenyatta?
In fact, we're happy with the public, members of the public who are cooperating very well with us. Only a few Matatu people who are trying to create panya routes. They are dropping people down there and then they pick them in the bushes down there. But we managed to recover, to know the whereabouts where they're dropping people, and we managed to chase them away. And apart from the Matatu, the public is generally are very much cooperative, and they're assisting us, and they know the danger of the disease, so they're taking very good care of themselves.
A few instances we've managed to see here is that all the lorries or other vehicles ferrying goods are allowed to pass, but there are a few private vehicles which are given permission to pass. Perhaps you can tell us what is the criteria exactly?
Well, the small vehicles are carrying essential people who are maybe medics, people from the Kenya Ports Authority. As you know, we have the essential people whom we are allowing them to pass. Yeah.
Of course, and there is another challenge if we manage to witness here. We've seen that matatus actually commuters in matatus, they drop their passengers about 1 kilometer away from the roadblock, and then the passengers will walk on foot and then connect on the other side of the roadblock. How exactly are you going to make sure that the effectiveness of the directive is adhered to?
Just as you are seeing here, there's no matatu around here because we've chased them away. We knew that. We came to, and we discovered that in the morning. So we took measures, and we have officers on the ground down there, and they are controlling everything. Everything is okay now. Sure.
Well, that has been the Deputy OCPD of Lari, Bwana Charles Opondo, explaining to us and telling us how the situation has been since morning. Remember, this directive was given yesterday, and it was to take effect from 7 p.m. in the evening. And from here, we've actually managed to witness several people being told to go back to wherever they came from. Those who are coming from Nairobi have been told to go back. Those who are coming from Nakuru have been told to go back. And only from the statement is given us is that only those from the essential services sector are allowed to go. Those are doctors, those from the Kenya Ports Authority, those from the Kenya Power, all those members who fall under the essential services category. But as it stands now, Michelle, is that what is a major challenge now in terms of enforcing that directive by the president is that the directive only barred vehicles by air, of course those who are traveling by air, train, but they did not bar members of the public from moving from one county to the other. And perhaps that is a loophole that most of the commuters are actually exploiting. From what we have witnessed here is that passengers are being dropped approximately 1 kilometer away from the roadblock. They pass through the roadblock on foot, and then the other side, there is a stage, of course on the other side of Nairobi, there is a stage for matatus. That is where they pick the commuters, and they make their way all through way back to the Nairobi metropolitan. Michelle.
All right, many thanks. That is Jeff Kirui there carrying